with a sharp beak that has such teeth dead.
In Portland, Maine, it's unlawful to tickle a woman's chin with a feather duster. Now, my two questions would be, are you allowed to tickle a man's chin?
Yeah.
Which that doesn't seem to be right. Or could you tickle a woman's hoo-hoo with a feather duster?
Well, I want to know why the woman's not using the feather duster. What the fuck? Get that house clean.
Yeah, damn. Probably a lot of dirty houses in Portland, Maine. And why couldn't they come up with Portland, Oregon, Portland, Maine?
Yeah.
Can't you come up with something else?
Remember Jack in The Shining from when he's propping up the bartender from Portland, Oregon, or Portland, Maine, or Timbuktu?
I barely remember that.
Yeah,
barely. You'd think you'd be better at the movie game, wouldn't you? Anyway, welcome. We have a live studio audience here. How long do you think she'll hang?
Intro at the most.
Okay. All right. We're Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. You can see that though, can't you? And we're the only Category 5 podcast in the universe. And last week, if you watched, we showed the difference between Category 5 and Category 3. And
noticeable.
You should go back if you didn't see it, because it's fucking real noticeable. But anyway, that's Tiny. And I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh. And the main reason I did that right there, my grandson's been watching the intro with me, and he knows when my head pops up, and he kind of gets into it. And of course, I wanted you to come to the van today because he was in today. But of course, you weren't ready when I got here.
Well, that's par for the course.
It is.
Yeah.
Besides being a lot of other things, which we may or may not go over, we are alcohol influencers.
We are.
And oh boy, we missed our calling. If we would have grew up in Russia, and I think it's the late 1600s or so. Peter the Great, he created the Council of Drunken Fools, whose sole job was to drink and party.
Oh, man.
I know.
How'd we miss that?
Can someone create that again? I mean, what the hell? We were made for that. We're made for that.
Man.
But I'll give Peter. He probably wasn't so great until he created that. Maybe that's where he got his moniker. What do you think?
Yeah. What are we a member of? The Drunkard Association,
the Ghana Drunkard Association. We're that. But
but we're way more qualified for that.
The Council of Drunken Fools. I think that was actually his job. Okay. Anyway, boy, we missed our calling.
Damn.
And so did you, probably. Because if you're watching this, you're probably a drunken fool, too.
Who watches this sober?
I hope nobody. This is, like I said, it's Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, but it's also episode 119. 119. Yeah. So what we've been doing, and I noticed you went to your computer when I was sitting here, so you thought nothing about this.
No, that's not true. I actually did.
Okay, yeah. All right. Who's your favorite number 19?
I was afraid that it was true. What I checked was I knew he was going to be number 1 because it's Tony Gwynn for me.
Okay, I mean he is a good one.
His statistics are just ridiculous. They talk about how he only struck out so many times. Like he struck out less in like 10 years than some guys do in 1 year now.
Definitely. And man, now you make me feel guilty here because I didn't choose him, but he was a really good guy.
Oh, he was
really
awesome.
Good guy.
And just he just oozed baseball knowledge.
Yeah. Oh, he did.
It was just,
he did.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Mine's not bad though. Okay. We what we do is we take one athlete from the number, and I took Johnny Unitas. He's local. Hard to argue. He did pretty damn good for himself, and he was just. I don't think he was grossly talented, but man, he was just good.
See, yeah, and the only other thing I could have done was this Michigan has this new true freshman kid quarterback, Underwood. He's wearing 19 for them. He's going to start for this year. He's supposedly, the bee's knees. So
is he?
I could have gone with him, but he hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't take someone before he does anything.
Yeah.
Maybe by the time they watch, he'll have beaten New Mexico. I can't believe I remember they were playing.
I didn't know.
I bet too much. That's my problem.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, New Scientist magazine. I read it. Our live studio audience doesn't have to read it. Tiny doesn't have to read it, and you don't have to read it. But here's 3 headlines from this week's New Scientist magazine, so you can keep up with the new science trends. Or they're not really new, but they're science trends, I guess. I think this is of particular interest to you. A Siberian ice mummy was covered in animal tattoos.
Oh,
yeah. How about that?
Oh my!
How about that? You don't have any. What is that?
Those are 2 snakes.
That's
there,
right.
yeah.
Okay, so maybe you're a Siberian ice mummy and we didn't know it.
Hey, I had a frog and a scorpion.
You look kind of like a Siberian ice mummy.
You ever seen some of the old ways they used to tattoo people back?
I did not. No, tell me about it.
It doesn't look very pleasant.
I don't even think it looks pleasant now. So I can imagine what they did in the old days.
No.
And I can't imagine why they would have done it in the old days.
There were people who used old bamboo shoots and for needles. No, I'm out.
Okay. Number 2, a whopper of a stick insect weighs as much as a golf ball.
That's a big Twinkie.
That is exactly. And you know where this goes on? This stick insect. It hangs out in the Australia West Tropics river rainforest.
Right.
The Australia West Tropics rainforest, which is in the southern hemisphere, which I'm going to bring up here in a little bit. What a piece of shit hemisphere it is. What a piece of shit. And I got to get back to, remember we used to use the word hamburger a lot.
Yeah,
right?
you want hamburger.
I've been calling everyone a piece of shit lately. Today driving this morning, I think I called 12 people a piece of shit. So yeah, I got to get back to my Hamburg thing.
There you go.
Make me a happier person.
There you go.
Okay, and here's the last headline. Ancient pots contain 2,500-year-old honey. Now, didn't we have a few weeks ago that guy that bought that old cake?
Yeah,
that old cake?
Yeah, from the royal family or something.
Yeah. They should probably go to him. He'd probably want some 25-year-old honey.
Make that shitty cake taste better.
I would think so. I would think so. Okay, this is just new. Oh boy, hit that thing.
Oh, you did it. Yeah.
Okay, we're still good, right?
Okay. Go ahead and tap it. There you go. You got it.
There we go. We don't edit and we don't wear makeup. I know it's hard to believe. To believe. But anyway, I had to bring this up. I just got this right before we came on here. And it's the updated death pool odds of our group of 5. Even though Tarzan, if he doesn't show up this next time, I think we have to eliminate him.
He's out.
Anyway, Guru put the odds out, and
I haven't even read these yet, so this is all new to me too.
I'm not going to read them all, but Tarzan is now the favorite. I'm in second, and he has reasons for all these. You're in third.
Okay,
you're in third.
All right.
Guru, he was feeling good for a while. He must, even though he looked pretty damn good at the Meadows last week.
He hauled some miles walking
absolutely
to the winner's circle and stuff. Yeah,
but he put himself fourth. But poor Sully. Sully. Well, let me just read this. Sully is a goner. Unfortunately, real soon. Just doesn't seem to want with anything anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that?
Wow.
So at least we're not going to lose that poll, I guess.
Now, do you think Sully will ever know that? Because does he watch?
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? If he doesn't comment on that, he won't comment ever. I'm guessing he doesn't watch.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple other things. Well, maybe more than a couple. I don't know. This could have been an Argy Bargy. As you people know, I go to LA Fitness 3 times a week, and they have this table out there that has there's a chiropractor's cards and business cards, and there's pizza, Adrian's Pizza, I think it is, and there's some other shit like that. Okay, so I always put a few Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk cards out, and I've been doing this for years, and I think they're under new management now. The only ones that are removed are mine. Ours.
Oh, are you serious?
Well, okay. I don't know absolutely positively. People could just keep taking them, but I kind of do know. Most people don't even look at the fucking table.
Right.
But every day I go, our cards are gone, and I put more every time.
Yeah.
Now it's just a battle for me.
That's right.
But
battle of attrition.
Why would they take our cards down? Like I said, because if they're promoting health, oh well, Dybar doesn't promote health. Neither does Adrian's fucking pizza.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know. I want to ask, and then I think maybe I'll just keep this going for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of came in with a chip on my shoulders today. Guys, you saw about the Facebook thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. It's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Like,
It is fucked up. Like I said, I was going to make an Argy Bargy, but I already had one. All right. I talked about no, I haven't talked about. We are the most puzzling podcast in the Northern Hemisphere, and we've been making fun of the Southern Hemisphere lately. And actually, I did do a little research. Okay, in the Northern Hemisphere, there's over 150 countries. In the Southern Hemisphere, 32.
Oh, wow.
32 countries in the whole damn Southern Hemisphere.
Man.
What a piece of shit hemisphere that is. Or a hamburger. I don't know. But yeah, that's just, that's not very balanced. I would have never known. We became informative last week. Remember we did something about a magic wand and making the world better, and everyone was serious. Well, now you're starting to know some shit about the Southern Hemisphere. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. I wasn't going to bring this up, but I figured you were going to anyway.
Go ahead.
So about your big day with technology last night.
Boy, if ever a time to sing my praises, I tell you what, man, it's not easy, No, we just our web person and living legend Jane was having some issues with the web page, and I managed to get us back on track. So, and she couldn't be happier, and she couldn't have sang my praises any higher than I can.
She was happy as hell, and I'll admit you did a good thing, begrudgingly. I'll admit that, but I just can't think it would. I have no technological skills, but I just can't imagine it was that tough.
Oh no!
If you came up with it, and you didn't have to go to her house or anything. It was about 4 texts, and all of a sudden the problem was solved. So
is that good?
You were happy as shit with yourself last night, and I had to read all this stuff, and it sounded like she wanted to give you a blowjob at the end of that.
Get in line. Yeah, maybe I'm missing my calling. Maybe I should do a consulting, IT consulting.
You're certainly no good at whatever the fuck it is you do. So maybe you're right. Hey, you still awake over there, live studio audience? Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we have to have our purpose. Remember a couple weeks ago or was it last week? Maybe they should put us on to scare wolves away. Hey, maybe you could put this on to fall asleep at night.
There you go.
What do you think? Or maybe you already did.
Really soothing voice.
Okay. And speaking of Jane, our website, she made this executive decision. She's going to put up a new survey every week. Every week. And so we ask you, they're fun little surveys to do. Sure. Last week, it was breakfast foods. You picked one you wanted and one you didn't. Now she put it in a pie chart.
Yeah,
2 weeks ago it was a bar graph.
Yeah.
This is a pie chart. I was only ever fair at reading those, so that's another reason to go to our website to see who won, because I'm really not sure. They were nice, color coded and all that crap. So go back and see that, and then this week it's I think worst pizza. You pick your worst pizza topping.
Yeah,
everybody eats pizza. Go to our website. PGHDBT.com and put a vote in to see. So we'll see if we have a bar graph or a pie chart next week. How about that?
It'd be fitting to be a pie chart, right? Pizza.
Oh, wow. Damn.
That's why I'm here.
Technology and now that shit. Wow. Yeah, that is pretty good. Okay, on today's show, why don't turn it off yet. Don't turn it off. Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. Damn it. We got 2 deer tinies. We got karma stories. I think only 2, right? Thought we were going to have 3. I think we only have 2 for that. Then we have 4 Transylvanian brain freezes, though. 4 of them. We got the movie and the music game, and I think we're only going to do this week and next week, and then we're going to start anew. Yeah. Because we got some close scores. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not.
No, I figured you didn't. I sent it to you. Damn it. We got Argy Bargy where I'm going to bitch about something. I know it's hard to believe. Hell's Half Acre is Sandra Bullock versus Dracula's sister.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be tough for you.
No.
Is it going to be tough? I can't wait. I'm actually wanting to see that. Man. And then in Samurai Chatter, we got real questions this week.
That's right.
Did you
These
actually?
are hard.
They are hard. And here, I'm going to make this promise. If our live studio audience stays with us till the end, we'll get her answers too.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right. How about that?
All right.
And we'll try to get there a little quicker than normal. How about that? All right. We'll be back with Dear Tiny.
Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. This segment is called Dear Tiny. And although he answers most of the questions, we are between us 57 years of marriage with no divorce, which makes us qualified to answer your relationship questions. But we answer any questions. That's what we do. Mm-hmm. And that's another reason to go to the website. We already told you about the survey. This week it's worst pizza topping, but we have different ones. And we have charts. But we have beer and pizza ratings, so you can look to see. As a matter of fact, Miller gave me a beer this week that I was going to bring, and we were going to try it on the air. Oh. And I forgot it. But he's into this non-alcoholic stuff now.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad you agree. I was going to have you drink it because I'll be honest, I do like to drink, but I like the buzz that comes with it.
Yeah,
so,
that's the whole purpose.
I don't want that non-alcoholic shit. But
I'm not a social drinker by any means.
No, hell no.
I drink with purpose.
Yeah. So I just spilled a little on my hand there. Yeah. But I didn't waste it. But anyway. I'll try to remember that next Thursday.
Maybe he should come back.
I think he should. Yeah. I don't even know if he fucking. Well, no, he does watch because he
yelled at you.
Yeah, he yelled at me about something. Yeah. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was about watching, actually.
Well, that was one thing, but no, he brought up something that I can't.
Yeah, fine. Yes.
Yeah. I've had a little too many of these already. Okay, these are two letters that we got in this week for Dear Tiny, and first one is from Hopewell Henry. Hopewell Henry said, Dear Tiny, I went on my first date last week with an old classmate, Murphy Brown.
Okay.
During our conversation, she asked me if I wore boxers or briefs. I said, depends. She immediately ran out of the restaurant and didn't return. What's the matter with that fucking bitch?
Well, if it's the Murphy Brown I know, she's probably wearing them too.
Is she still living?
I have no idea.
I was going to say.
That's an old reference.
If she is, that's
if we're going after the young audience, we lost them on that reference. Holy shit. Yeah, that's too
Maybe
bad.
They didn't know that was a reference. Maybe they just thought that was a regular name. Wait till you hear the next one.
Oh, no. Yeah. But my answer to that is fuck her.
Okay.
Yeah.
She should hang with you even if you wear the pants?
Absolutely.
All right, let me turn it around. If we're both married, but say we weren't, and you went on a date with a babe, and she mentioned she wears the pens, then would you still try for that relationship?
I mean, it's what.
I'm just asking. I'm not judging.
I know quite. We have quite a few we even know that are trash. Mutual friends that are trash dicks. I'm not maybe as bad as they are, but listen, I'm not too picky.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you'd be okay with it.
I'd be okay with it.
All right. Yeah. So would I. All right. We got a second letter here. This is from Garfield Gus. Yeah. Wait till you get this reference.
Oh, no.
Dear Tiny, my wife, Betsy Ross. So this must be Gus Ross.
Yeah.
My wife, Betsy Ross, asked me to give our kids a talk on drugs.
Oh, drugs are bad.
The problem is I talk a lot of shit and don't make much sense when I'm high. Should I still do it? Tiny didn't hear these questions before. So.
we always reference a group of my friends. We always reference there was a commercial. We're the generation that grew up on Reagan and Nancy.
Right.
Just say no and all that. And there used to be this old commercial. The dad walks in on his son with his box of drugs, and he's like, where'd you get this? Who taught you how to do this? And the son always says, you, all right. I learned it by watching you.
Oh, that's right.
We always reference that stupid commercial. Kids who have drugs have parents who do drugs or something like that. That was always the line from the commercial.
Was stupid as hell. Okay.
You, all right. I learned it by watching you.
So anyway, should Garfield Gus give that speech on?
I think
on
he's
drugs?
doing it the right way.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
Get
that's
high
exactly
and
how
then-
you handle that.
Yeah. Okay. Get high,
Yes.
and Gus, and then talk to your kids about it, because you'll be relating to them.
Yeah, of course.
If someone's never done drugs, how are they going to tell someone else not to do it? But if they've done it, then they can give you a better, get better advice.
Yes.
Okay, that's Dear Tiny. We'll be back with, I think we're just 2 stories about karma biting you in the ass. Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, and this story segment, this is usually where we tell a personal story. Well, not all the time anymore, but it originated with we telling a personal story. And I'm going to tell a couple about when karma bit me on the ass, and Tiny couldn't think of any, but if he thinks of one during this, he'll bring it back and tell us one. Okay, but here's 2 times. One was a long time ago, and one is presently. How about that? There was a coaching opening at Presbyterian College Women, head coaching job. And even though I played college ball and I worked a lot of camps and did a lot of stuff, officially my resume, I thought I could definitely handle that job, but I didn't think my resume was good enough. So what do they call it? I beefed it up.
There you go.
Is that what they call that?
Sure. Juice it up, maybe.
So,
yeah.
okay, beef it, juice it.
Yeah.
Basically, that means out of the 10 entries I had, I lied on 8 of them. Okay. Just fucking lied.
It's no different than that Notre Dame coach.
Right.
Did,
Exactly. So I put I did this, I did that. And I had people that would back me up. So I sent in my resume, and then I had a friend that knew someone that was on the committee, and he told him, a guy with that much experience, why would he want to come here? He'd never stay more than a year anyway. We pushed him onto the side.
Too much fake experience.
So I didn't even get an interview.
Oh, man.
Because I was overqualified.
Right.
And believe me, I was not overqualified. I've never been overqualified for anything, including this, as you already know that. So, yeah, didn't even get a fucking interview because, a guy with all this done all that, he won't want to fucking come here.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. My other one is a present one that I thought I wasn't going to tell, but I'm going to tell it now. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And it goes back to LA Fitness.
Uh-oh.
And you actually know this story.
Oh, okay.
My daughter used to work there, and you make call. Apparently, if you work there, you make calls for people to renew their the membership.
Mm-hmm.
And she called this guy, and he was dead. So I don't know a better way to say that. He was dead. And she said, hey, would you like to take over his membership? Because he grandfathered in a long time ago. And then at the time it was even a little cheaper. Right now, I think it's $47 a year.
What a rip.
$47 a year.
A year?
So, yeah. So yeah, but okay.
Yeah.
This is where karma bites me on the ass.
Yeah.
I said, hell yeah. $47 a year. Sign me up. And I usually pay 2 years at a time. So, and I like LA Fitness, even though I bitch about it sometime. Because they steal my fucking business cards. I like it, so I'm paying my $47 a year. But now I'm past the age. If I use my real name, I'd be going there for free with silver sneakers.
Oh, and they know who you are.
Well,
the other guy.
I mean, I don't want to go and say, hey, I'm really not Tom Bryan. You know, I'm who I am, and I want to go for free now.
That's a great example.
So, yeah, this is karma bite me on the ass again. I lied on my resume, and I didn't even come close to getting a job. And now at LA Fitness, I could be going for free. But I'm Tom Bryan, so I can't really fucking do that.
Man.
Yeah. So what can you do? It's still cheap, but it would be a lot cheaper if I could just be myself.
Yeah.
So that's Karma. Did anything?
Actually, something did come to mind.
Okay. We got something.
So I've told stories before about how I used to work at Robert Morris, as a student and get paid. They had that work study program.
Right.
Where, it's like PennDOT. The state gives them so much money for how many hours you work or whatever. And I absolutely abused the shit out of the program because they didn't care, because that just gave them that many more hours to use in the next semester. So they really didn't give a shit, that I abused the system that way.
They knew you were abusing.
I have a strong hunch they knew,
because
they caught me on a couple of different occasions and said, hey, because what I would do is I would negotiate. So like they would hire third-party companies to come set up like tables and pipe and drape and stuff for events, right? So I'd negotiate with the third-party vendor to work for them. Jim Phillips was a guy out of Youngstown I used to do all the time. Me and his buddy Brian, we used to hammer stuff out all the time.
I'm sure the audience really cared about those names.
Hold on. Listen. So I'd negotiate with Jim, like, hey, you coming to work this event? Five Star was one of the things, and the baseball card show was another one. And so I'd negotiate with Jim, hey, will you pay me to help? And I was, yeah, I'd pay you X, whatever. And then I'd double dip and I'd go sign in and get paid by the college at the same time. Well, I got caught on a couple different occasions, like, hey, we don't care that you work for the vendor, but you can't take credit for those hours with the school at the same time. So how does this bite me in the ass? Well, right when I go to graduate, a position opens up at Sewell Center for exactly what I've been doing for like the last 4 years with like event management and all that. I mean, you couldn't have asked for anybody more qualified. I've been doing these fucking events for like 4 years at this point.
We don't edit.
And so I applied for it thinking, oh man, I'll go get my master, whatever. I know it probably didn't pay that well, but to have a job right when you graduate and have something, what you're doing and everything, it was almost too good to be true. So the guy, Don Smith, God bless him, he's the only guy I learned anything from in college. He's like, we're going to go in a different direction and we want someone with more experience. There wasn't such a thing. I honest to God, again, karma to me is he knew I was raping the system and just didn't fucking trust you. Yeah, he's like, I can't trust this guy to work for
that's
you.
right. That's about right.
So there's the karma of, it worked during school, but now when it actually counts, so you're like, yeah, you're out of your ass. Get out of here.
Oh, that's good, because they fired that poor guy for stealing some T-shirts.
T-shirts, they did.
Yeah,
one of them was for me, by the way. He stole one for me.
Of course, that was a real big T-shirt, so maybe that was why it was extra fabric. Anyway,
speaking of, while we're on T-shirts.
Oh man,
we should do that right now.
Yeah.
We
Bob Serena, thank you. He gives Tiny T-shirts, and then he gave me two. They're in the bag.
That one's pretty fucking awesome.
I like them. I like them a lot. We're going to give him a hell of a lot of credit, and we've given him credit before, but he deserves more than what we give him.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I'm going to say is, what the hell is wrong with the rest of you fuckers? Why don't we get anything from you? You're watching now. Why don't we get something, huh? We give you all this first class entertainment.
That's right.
How many people just shut off?
Yeah, they're like, I'm out. Fuck you. Stop asking me for shit. Go away.
All right. I take it all back. Don't send me anything. Keep watching. And I'll try not to spill too much beer on myself.
Zelda just hit the camera. So
okay.
We're falling apart.
We will. Yeah. Okay. We'll be back with Transylvanian Brain Freeze.
Transylvania Brain Freeze.
As you just heard, this is Transylvanian Brain Freeze. We used to call this Facts of the Week. Boy, this is really international. I got Texas. I got Mexico. I got, I thought I remembered, Australia, and I got Iran this week. How about that?
Wow.
How about that? You're becoming cultured. Even though this is Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, you're becoming cultured just by listening to this segment. How about that? Okay, this first one comes out of Little Elm, Texas.
Right.
Little Elm. Pearl is the planet's oldest living chicken.
Oh, God.
Do you know how old chickens live?
I have no idea.
I didn't either. Pearl is 14.
Stupid fucking chicken.
I thought that maybe they made it longer than that.
Yeah,
apparently 14 pretty damn well. It's the oldest one on the planet.
Wow.
Now, Pearl was overcome a broken leg. You know, if a horse breaks his leg, they kill it, but they don't fucking kill a chicken.
Yeah, right.
Damn, we eat chicken legs.
Yeah, you know, often I bite into a chicken wing and it's broken. Like, what the hell? You're keeping this one going for that?
Okay. Overcome the broken leg. Overcome chicken pox. Who knew chickens got chicken pox? I didn't know that. Did you?
How do they itch?
With that broken leg. And she's overcome a raccoon attack. But now her owner, Sonia Hall, says Pearl now lives in her laundry room and enjoys cuddling with a mop.
Ah, see, I can't.
Yeah, I mean, is that good quality of life? Cuddling with a mop?
A mop.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I always reference what's the Quentin Tarantino movie? Fuck. With Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is
See,
terrible.
that's why you shouldn't bring shit
I know,
up.
because
we drink and then we can't remember
think.
shit. Yeah.
But when they're at the diner and they're talking about, you know, better be one charming motherfucking pig to keep a chicken like that, better be one fucking charming chicken.
Well, I guess if it's in your laundry room and just cuddles with a mop, it's not causing you much problem.
Pulp Fiction.
That's right. Okay. Here's our second thing. This is live from Mexico. A 30-year-old Mexican woman had no training, but she won a 39-mile ultra marathon race.
Holy shit.
And she was wearing handmade sandals. Now, that sounds pretty hard to believe. Her name was Candelaria. Oh, boy, I spilled beer on this thing.
Oh, no.
Candelaria Rivas Ramos.
Right.
Candelaria Rivas Ramos. She's a member of the Raramuri, whose traditions include persistence hunting. You know what that is?
I do not.
I didn't either. It's chasing prey to exhaustion. They don't shoot them. They run
until they die.
It said that she has no training, but damn, that fucking training or what?
Man, maybe that's where Kenya gets them from for
Kenya, I've actually saw some shit on there. They I saw some people running to school 5 miles away, and they came home for lunch. So that's 20 fucking miles. Yeah, that's why they fucking win.
I don't take 20 steps for lunch.
And okay, back to Candelaria Rivas Ramos.
Right.
Okay, just to get to the race, her and her husband walked for 14 hours over mountain trails.
Jesus.
So they walked for 14 hours
she won.
in her sandals, and she wins a 39-mile race.
Holy
How
hell.
about that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, good for you, Candelaria.
Yeah, fuck that.
Which reminds me of John Candelaria.
Yes.
Remember him?
I met him.
Have you?
I have great stories about him.
Well, I'm okay. We'll save those.
Yeah.
But he did once say, I play baseball, so I can't run a mile. So what? He was a hell of a pitcher.
Oh, he's a chain smoker.
And you know, okay, I have one story too, but we'll save John Candelaria's stories for later. How about that?
There you go.
All right, because now I'm going to go to Australia here. The Australia's University of Technology at Sydney. They advised 400 employees soon to be laid off. Okay.
Uh-oh.
They told them, they brought them all together, and they said to manage your distress, you should bake a dessert, start a tea ritual.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Or tackle a task they've been dreading, like washing delicates. Which of those three, baking a dessert, and you can play too. This is our home version.
Man.
Which would manage your distress best? Baking a dessert, starting a tea ritual, which I don't even know what the fuck that is,
right.
or tackling a. Do you dread washing your delicates? Is that your underwear?
Yeah,
no, I don't fucking dread that.
No, not at all. No.
I did it today, as a matter of fact.
I'd bake a cake so I could throw it whoever the fuck told me to do one of these tasks for getting laid off. That's what I'd do.
That's a damn good answer. I think I'll move on. Thank you, Tiny.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What kind of suggestion is that?
And why do you bring them together?
Seriously.
Don't lay me off, bitch.
Right. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're the reason I'm here.
Exactly. Okay, we got one more, and this is coming from Iran. 56-year-old Kulsum Akbari.
Right.
You don't know Kulsum, do you?
No.
I didn't think so
For the
because you're sitting here. She's accused of poisoning and killing 11 husbands.
Misty wants her number.
She got your mother beat too, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah.
She only did 2, right?
No, just one.
Oh, just one?
Yeah.
Okay. How Kulsum Akbari got away with it?
Yeah.
She moved from city to city in Iran.
Mm-hmm.
She would marry very elderly men and should poison them, but they just thought they died from
That's a good tactic.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Wow.
And then she would inherit all their possessions and money.
Yeah.
Now, finally, someone put 2 and 2 together, and so right now she's up for killing 11 husbands. You know what Kulsum said?
Go ahead.
She said, the number could be between 13 and 15. I really can't remember.
How many husbands you got to kill to live comfortably, though? Like,
Yeah,
you think after like 4 or 5, like, I got everything I need. I'm good.
well, who knows? In Iran, maybe their possessions are Pearl the chicken. And some handmade sandals from Candelaria. And let's see if I can go one more. And maybe baking a dessert.
Bunch of baked goods.
Yeah. So maybe she had to keep doing that.
Yeah.
But she's 56 and killed 13 to 15. She can't really remember.
Man.
Okay, that's Transylvanian Brain Freeze, but we'll be back with the movie game. Okay, welcome to the movie game. And in the movie game, we're coming. Oh, that's right. I better get this out, even though we're not talking about it just yet.
Right.
But in the movie game, I give you 2 lines, 2 characters, although today I'm giving you 3. How about that? It's a bonus. It's a bonus day. 3 characters and 2 actors. And you got to guess the movie for 3 points. No, I'm sorry. Movie for 5 points, the year for 1 point. And Tiny, actually, oh, wow. That's right. I'm supposed to bring that up later. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, but it's pretty exciting. You hang on. You hang on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, 2 lines. 2 lines. You ready?
Go ahead.
Yo, man, it's like I seen all this shit before. They had a killer at you high school, shorty? No, it was that movie Scream. Same dialogue, everything. That shit is ill. That's 1 line. Okay. This line is, damn, girl, I sure like to get in your pants. Really? Yeah, what size are they? The three characters. I'm giving you a bonus. Cindy Campbell, Shorty, which you already heard, and Drew Decker. Cindy Campbell, Shorty, and Drew Decker. And the 2 actors are Anna Faris and Marlon Wayans.
Okay.
Okay, but let's give other people a chance to think if they need it. Now we put up these scores here. And Yimmy, like I said, we're going to do this week and next week, and it's going to be over. Well, yeah, this week and next week is going to be over. Or not over, but we're going to restart. But I just want you to see for tied for, what is that? 6th, 7th, I don't know.
Yeah.
You, Ruben S. Ruby, and House of Thrills are all tied exactly at 62.
Yeah.
Now, Yimmy has 94. Flies Bro is ahead. Big Dog's hanging in there. Columbo's doing pretty well, and Paul G's doing well, too. So,
man, I started so good on this, too. I
Remember,
I started like 5 or 6 in a row.
Yeah. Oh, you did. You were good, and then, you sucked.
And I sucked.
Okay. Well, now this will go down to the wire between you, Ruben S. Ruby, and House of Thrills for... Well, now we're figuring out that must be 7th or 8th place. Okay. What movie is this?
Is it called Scary Movie?
Boom, boom, boom. Whoa. I brought a new one.
Oh, look at that.
How about that?
Man.
Okay. 5 points for Tiny.
Yeah.
Can he get the sick? Can he make the extra point? What year did this scary movie come out?
My initial number was 2004. I'll stick with it.
2000.
I was going to say 2000. Son of a bitch.
They kept making more.
Yeah.
Okay, but 5 points, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Two things about this movie. Alicia Silverstone was offered the lead role, but she turned it down.
Okay.
And when
She
Anna
doesn't shave her arms either, so.
doesn't she?
I don't think she shaved her pits. No.
Oh, well, damn. I
gross.
don't like that either.
No.
When Anna Faris was offered it, she was working at an ad agency
Oh.
and was a week away from moving to her company's London office.
Hmm.
So she'd have never been an actress, and now she's in a lot of shit.
Yeah, right.
So it turned out to be a
She's
good
hot,
thing.
too.
What?
She's still hot, too.
Yeah, she's not bad. She's not bad. You ever watch Mom?
Mm-mm.
Okay, then I won't even talk about it. Okay.
I know of it, but I've never watched it.
Sometimes they make her look shitty, but then every once in a while,
They
they dress her up right.
nice.
Okay, that's the movie game. Scary Movie, the year 2000. We'll be on with the music game. With this great planning on Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, we go movie game, music game. See how they segue right into each other. We used to have it just be one segment,
Yeah.
but we made it now 2 segments, and I'm sure all of you know it's a lot better now, right?
I think the segment thing is going to be my legacy of this show. I think that was my idea originally, and I think
you're right. I think
that's
you're
going
right.
to be my lasting legacy when I'm dead.
And I, once again, I hate to admit it, but that was a pretty good idea. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. There you go.
Oh. We don't edit. Is that still doing it?
A little bit. There you go.
That's worse, isn't it? Fuck it.
We'll go with it.
All right.
Not too bad.
Yeah. What the hell? Okay.
We're replacing that fucking line. I'm not dealing with that anymore.
With that, the very first show, we had no segments, and that was really rough on me. And when you said something about changing something, I thought, and then I thought, no, this is good. So yeah.
If for no other reason, pee breaks. That's the biggest
That's
benefit.
huge. It's huge.
There've been a couple times we had to go anyway, but even
I know you're hard to believe. We don't edit, as you just found out. We don't wear makeup, and we actually do drink.
Mm-hmm.
This is real. Anyway, in the music game, I sing some lyrics, and
brutal.
You get 3 points for the title, 2 points for the artist or group, and 1 point for the year it was released. Now, I go back and forth on this. I think if I hum, I'm going to sing and you won't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I hum the title, I think everyone would get it. Although I tested it out on 2 people and neither of them got it. So I guess I'll do that again.
Oh, boy.
I think this is too easy, but all right, you ready?
Go ahead.
All right. I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway, where hustle's the name of the game, and nice guys get washed away like snow in the rain. I'm not too sure about those 2 lines, but I hear that. I'm going to come with it good. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm going to be where the lights are shining on me. Da 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 da.
Wow.
You don't know that either?
Can you do it again?
Da 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 da.
That sounds really familiar.
Debbie, you know that? Don't say it. Don't say it out loud. You know that, Debbie? Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Hey!
I'm not going to know it anyway. I know who that is, but I don't know the name of the song.
You don't know the name of the song?
No.
But now I guess you know the artist.
I'm gonna take credit for it
No,
because
go
I
ahead.
wouldn't have
You
gotten
wouldn't have?
it.
Okay.
No.
It's what year you think that came out?
God, if it's him, 68.
You know, I promised Debbie if she stayed with us, she could answer in the last segment, not give it all away before. Okay, what are you saying? 68?
68, yeah.
Okay, we're giving you a big fat zero.
Oh, man.
It's Rhinestone Cowboy.
Okay.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah.
It's Glenn Campbell, as Debbie was nice enough to tell
Right.
you. But okay. 1975.
Was that in the Electric Horseman movie?
I think so.
Yeah,
but I'm not
that's why I
positive.
think I know it.
I was at a bar, at my favorite bar, Dominic's, when I first started going there.
Yeah.
Some guy was Halloween. Some guy, old guy, older than me, was dressed as a rhinestone cowboy,
God.
and he played the song like 33 times. But I got drunk enough and I got into it after all.
Oh, man.
All right. We'll be back with Argy Bargy.
Hey, give us some of that giving it all to Jack. Give it some of that
Welcome back, Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. And I know it's hard to believe, but I fucked up. I forgot to show the scores from the music game.
Yeah.
And now you're seeing, look at that shit.
Mhm.
It's Paul G and Yimmy was 78. 3-pack was 77. Flies Bro was 73.
Mhm.
We're doing this week and next week, and I think then we'll restart it. So we'll see who's winning. Someone's going to win a big prize that we'll never give out.
See, you should have kept your trophies. You could have sent one of them.
I
sent them a trophy.
I have some other bullshit trophies at home.
Misty has a bowling trophy downstairs.
That's
We can send her that.
okay. Yeah, maybe you get a bowling trophy.
That's a great idea.
Or I really do have some even bullshit more than that. Okay, you were going to say something. About something?
No, we were just talking off air about Glenn Campbell, and I my advice to you is anybody, if you go to a garage sale and there's ever like a crate or a box of records for sale, as soon as you see Glenn Campbell, just stop because the whole box is garbage. Don't bother even looking any further. If there's Glenn Campbell in there, just move on. There's nothing there worth buying.
And I'm sure we have a shitload of viewers that go to those things and they're looking to buy Glenn Campbell. Anyway, okay. We regress, but intentionally, because I forgot to say that last time. I forget. Okay, now it's Argy Bargy. It's time to get serious because I'm pissed off. And I understand people wanting to clear an airway and picking their nose once in a while. Okay. I mean, I think we all do it.
Yeah.
But can't we do it in private? Oh, wait, you're all in for public? All right. Well, fuck you then. I'm not. No, no. This is my Argy Bargy. Your car is not private unless the windows are tinted. Okay. If the windows are tinted, then go ahead and go to town, clear the airway. But, I just see people in cars that are just like that, going fucking crazy. And then, okay, this is what really got me going. This week, I witnessed a guy. He had tinted windows, but they were down.
And he was
he was digging in there. And it's just fucking disgusting. Now, another reason I thought about doing this, my grandson Forbes, who's not yet 2 yet.
Yeah.
He's picking his nose, but I said, that's a parent problem, not a grandparent problem.
That's a good
So I just let him go to town, and he's just fucking disgusting. But, and one other thing I want to say, I'm going back in history. When I was in elementary school, Mrs. Weinfurther, who I had in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, just because she had like a tissue or a thin handkerchief, she wasn't blowing her nose. She was picking away in front of us, and then she'd put the damn thing in her sleeve. Oh, it was fucking, she did it like almost daily. Just because you have a thin piece of cloth that's paper thin like that, doesn't mean you can go fucking nuts like that.
I agree with that.
No, yeah. So try to make sure when you pick your nose, do it when no one's watching. If you have tinted windows, fine in your car. But if not, just fucking wait until no one's looking. Please do that for me. That's my Argy Bargy.
Better stop and turn around, 'cause hell's half acre's gonna burn down.
Welcome back. This is Hell's Half Acre. Hell's Half Acre. That just sounds tough, doesn't it?
It's a good name.
And Hell's Half Acre, it came as a result of Would You Rather. And this week we're pitting Sandra Bullock versus Dracula's sister. Now I gotta just say something to you.
Go ahead.
You were a little upset because you couldn't find like mostly naked pictures of Sandra Bullock, but that picture you put up, I thought was just sexy as hell. And our 10 viewers that they thought the same thing. Like that was just a great photo. I don't know why you're looking for that thing was as suggestive as it could be. I thought the thing you're seeing, you just saw or seeing now. Because I don't know when the fuck he's going to put it up.
I'm glad to hear you say that the amount of skin doesn't matter for sexiness, because there have been a couple times where like, wow. And I've gone against my better judgment sometimes just because they're in a bikini. But yeah, the suggestive nature of the photo is very important.
Oh, my God. That was one of my favorite ones. Okay. Anyway, Sandra Bullock versus Dracula's sister. You'd think this would be easy, but no, this is gonna. And I'm going to give you the penalty, and then I'm going to read these and let you decide.
Okay.
To do Dracula's sister, you have to do absolutely nothing, as everyone should know. To do Sandra Bullock, you have to shave your head. Shave your head. And I know how much you like your hair.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let me read. I got 10 people. The one guy said, I mostly shave now, so I'll shave all the way. And he gave a little, he said, shop and save goes to sop and shave. How about that, huh? This guy said I'd shave my head and the rest of my body. And he said I might have slept with Dracula's sister in the past. This guy, and this is what I'm going to go with. Shit, I'm already half bald. I'm shaving. I'm already full bald. So I definitely, this guy said, shave my head, shave my head. This guy said, I'll shave my body for 6 months for Bullock. This guy said, shave head and fuck Sandra until she can't take it anymore.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
That's a friend of ours. He said, this other guy said, I've been wanting to shave my head anyway. This other guy says, hey, hair grows back. And this guy said, I'd shave my head and shave my balls. And I'm going with the guy that is half bald. I'm bald. I always thought about shaving my head. So, boom, I'm shaving my head for Bullock. That's 11-0.
Wow.
But now you have to decide, are you going to shave that hair that you're so proud of? Or are you going to go with Dracula's sister?
Man, that's not an easy one, because I mean, I'm coming up on 2 years on this, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I will tell you this: if it was shave your head and your beard, it would be an absolute no. Absolute. I've had this beard since COVID.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've had mine since 1979.
I was 3.
You can't see it so well because it's gone gray, but 1979.
Yeah,
this has been with me.
I don't know. I really, I have rock star hair. I don't know if I'm a little nervous that, even though, despite what we just said about having sexy pictures of her, the fact that there aren't more seductive pictures, and this is another perfect example, by the way, there's so many fake pictures of her out there that you knew right away, like, that's not her. That's not her. But the fact that there aren't any more legitimate, like, more revealing pictures with her, that makes me question how, I mean, look, she might be fucking wild for all I know, but I'm a little concerned that there's not more out there. So I'm biting the bullet on this one. I'm keeping my hair, and I'm going to hope Dracula doesn't poke a hole in something.
Okay. If you would have said you were going to shave your head, I wouldn't have believed you.
Yeah.
And you know what? Dracula's sister's not that horrible. I mean, since I did the shaving the head and I'm bald, that was easy for me. But I've done way worse than Dracula's sister. Way worse.
She might be the best of the worst.
As
Hell's Half
so
Acres
far,
go.
So far,
I would agree with that. Yeah. So.
Okay, so there you got it, folks. Sandra Bullock, 11. Dracula's sister, 1. Tiny is going to do Dracula's sister and probably enjoy the shit out of it.
There you go.
Okay, we'll be back with Samurai Cheddar.
Well, I believe in UFOs.
Yeah, hey, welcome. It's Samurai Chatter. We were out peeing and we were talking, and I forgot about a beer.
The most important part of this podcast.
Absolutely, absolutely. And once again, we do not edit.
Mhm.
So you see.
There it is.
All right. Okay. We wasted a couple seconds of your life. What the hell?
Yeah.
All right. I got real questions this week. You
Sure
were pretty
do.
should, weren't you?
I was stumped on a couple of these.
And Samurai Chatter, it's been different. We do 1 week, we do the would you rather kind of stuff. And one, we do like one major question. And then this one is when you get to know me and Tiny up close and personal.
Yeah.
But because we're not that interesting, I threw three. I asked four other people the questions. One never fired. After he told me for sure he would send them to me, he never sent me the answer. But I have three answers for each question, and then we'll go over to you and we'll go to me. How about that? Okay. The first question is I'm not very organized here, am I? What are you procrastinating on? What are you procrastinating on? And if you'd like to pause and play with our home version, you can answer these too. But one person said, fixing my desk. Another said, where to spend my golden years. And one person said, driving home.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are three pretty weird answers, or different answers. Not weird, but different. What are you procrastinating on?
So, we just talked about off air. So this comes down to something I've mentioned a couple times on the air. But when we lived in Pittsburgh, one of our rooms was a designated bar area, and I had all kinds of music paraphernalia, stuff I've collected over the years. Well, I've accumulated a ton more shit since then, and we have a full basement here at the cathedral.
Well, you would if you got rid of your 44,000 albums. And I'm not exaggerating, people.
They're everywhere, too. So what I really want to do is recreate a man cave down. And I hate that word so much, but I can't think of a better term for it. I really want to recreate a bar setting downstairs. And actually, it'd be perfect to do the show there if we ever got it fucking set up. We could sit at a literal bar and drink and do the show, right?
Boy, I wish I'd have thought of that.
Right?
Just like that housewarming party you've been promising us for 5 or 6 years.
So it would just be nice. I mean, dude, I have like 8 or 9 autographed guitar. I could be a fucking hard rock downstairs.
You could. When are we going to do this?
Next year. Just after the housewarming party.
Okay. Well, you're wondering what I'm procrastinating on. It kind of goes along with the current event. As you know, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift announced their engagement. I've been having this torrid love affair with George Clooney, but I think we got to get engaged to make it official. So we've been kind of putting that off, and I think I got to make that official.
Okay.
So me and George got to get engaged.
You better get on that. One of you getting any younger.
No, we're not. We're not. But I was ahead of you in the death poll. Just remember that.
I do.
Yeah. If you don't know what that is, go back a few segments. Okay, because this is Samurai Chatter. All right, second question. We have 5 for you this week. 5. When was the last time you ferociously argued with someone? When was the last time you ferociously argued with someone? One person said, never had one. One person said a week ago. One said 4 years ago at work.
Good for them.
Yeah. What you say?
Mine was about 10 years ago. After my grandmother died, I had a big fight with a family member that accused me of coming home to collect. And, this was after I
actually remember that.
Yeah. It was.
I hate to stick up for you, but I'm on your side on this one.
I mean, whatever. It's again. I told you none of these are funny, but the only funny thing to come out of this is I left their house. It was one of those like where you see red, you don't remember what you said, and I just remember exploding, right? And I went to my buddy Jay's parents' house, who lived down the street, and it was like 11 in the morning, and I'm like, I need a drink. I was shaking. I was so angry and still pissed off. I'm like, well, there's tea in the fridge. Like, no, I need a little something harder than that. So they poured me a whiskey on the rocks, and
good for them.
I calmed down over at their house. I feel so bad because they had to sit there and like watch me decompress after blowing up. But They still reference it from time to time. Like, you were pretty pissed.
As you had a right to be.
Yeah.
Okay, the last time I ferociously argued with someone was 1980.
Oh, good.
It was with David Chapman. And I told him, you shouldn't shoot John Lennon. I don't really like him that much either, but if you really want to get to him, shoot Yoko. And we argued back and forth. No, I'm going to shoot Lennon. I said, no, shoot Yoko. They probably won't even arrest you for that. No one gives a shit about Yoko Ono. But I lost that argument. He went and shot Lennon, and he is out of jail now. I saw a special.
That,
but I don't think
if you really want to make him suffer, let him stay married to her.
That's true. Let him live.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. What have you lost interest in lately? What have you lost interest in lately? I got going out of my way to make everyone happy. Vacationing. She just wants to spend time with family. And drama with friends. That person was a little younger, and they're tired of that shit.
Okay.
So what have you lost interest in lately?
This is a very general thing. I've said this before a little bit, but even more so, and I blame the fucking Pirates. Sports. I've lost a lot of interest in sports lately. I don't know. Like, we're 2 weeks away from the end of this. Is usually like one of the best times of the year because football's starting, baseball playoffs are close, NBA starts soon, hockey starts. I'm just like, fuck it. I don't even care.
Unfortunately, I understand that, especially when you live in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, right.
That's actually a good answer. And that's got me a little bit. I still have a pretty big interest, though. But I lost interest. I don't think I'm going to buy the island of Bermuda anymore. We have too many hurricanes down there and stuff like that. And we already have a Category 5 right here. So, I don't need that. So I don't think I was thinking about buying it before, but I don't think I am now. Okay. Fourth question out of 5. Fourth out of 5.
Yeah.
How do you deal with loneliness? How do you deal with loneliness? And one person said, own it. One person said, visit grandkids, and one person said, don't feel it.
Well, that's kind of my answer. Okay. Like they make it sound like a bad thing. Like, I embrace it. Like, come on, come at me with what you got. This is great.
You know what? That was my original answer.
Yeah.
But I had a feeling you might say that too. So how do I deal with loneliness? I think like most of you do, with alcohol and masturbation.
Yes.
But then the other thing I do is, most people don't know this, I communicate with animals and insects.
The honeybees.
Yeah, the honeybees. I talk to them. We have a special thing. It's through ESPN. And the honeybees, I talk to them about their loss of memory and the fact they can't fucking fly because why can't they fly? Something was fucked up there.
Yeah, was it microplastics?
It is. No, that was a memory.
That's right, the memory.
They couldn't fly because of something else. Yeah. And then, that's right. And then they get drunk and people
beat them up.
bite off their legs. Okay. And the last question, when should you have spoken up? When should you have spoken up? And I think we all, actually, I'm giving a real answer here.
Okay.
But let's see. This guy said, what does this say? Company worker scammed me and 10 others. And he didn't say anything, apparently.
Wow. Fuck that.
This other person said every day when people do stupid things, and she put every day. And this person said at work with my boss many, many times. Okay, so when should you have spoken up?
Unfortunately, I've done that one too much. I've only been fired once, but I've definitely spoken up too much in that case. The first story that came to mind with this goes back a couple of years now when, not to bring up my mom's health issues, but she had a health scare early in 2024. And it was one of those instances where, we were at the emergency room and it was me, Misty, Tori, and her all in the ER. And this douchebag doctor comes in, and this is going to sound hypocritical, but he comes in and, you know, she had this heart scare and he comes in with this, well, do you want to die? Are you ready to die? Because if you don't quit smoking, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be like, dude, go fuck yourself.
Right.
Don't give me this scare tactic bullshit because, you know, here's Tori at like 9 years old at the time or whatever, and, you know, saying that shit in front of her. Like, that's not a medical thing. Don't sit there with all this scare bullshit.
But you didn't say anything.
I didn't, and I'm really mad that I didn't because it still bothers me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and now, and again, the good news is like, to my mom's credit, she quit smoking cold turkey that day. And she hadn't smoked now.
Okay, so maybe
years.
it's good you didn't speak up.
Yeah, but fuck that guy. Fuck, I don't want him to be the reason to get credit for that because he was a douchebag with that whole scare tactic nonsense. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
I don't like that stuff.
All right, there you have it. And like I said, I have a real answer for this. This happened twice.
Yeah.
First, when I first moved back to Pittsburgh in the early 90s, there was a woman that was on an anchor chick named Margaret Shortridge. And I just had such a thing for her. And actually, it was at a Bill Clinton press conference that I had to go to. I didn't even want to go.
Oh, wow.
But I'm leaving and the media's coming in, and they were just standing there, and we were slowly going up the steps, getting out of there. And I had like 10 seconds right there with her, and I couldn't get anything out. And then later on, same damn thing. Wendy Bell, you might know her,
sure.
right? I had a huge thing for her. And two times, once at the Channel 4 studio, I took a group to tour. And then one time I ran into her and she was by herself at a Steeler game. And both times it was, and I thought, man, I might have a magical line. I could have been with Margaret Shortridge or Wendy Bell. And no, neither time.
Damn it.
I couldn't get a fucking word out. So that's when I needed to speak up, and I had no damn balls.
Damn it.
That's that. So there now. We didn't promise you that to be funny, did we? Thank God.
And it wasn't.
Okay, but I think you might like this. We always end with a quote, right?
Yeah.
And you know who's starting? It's a 4-man rotation now, and it's Rodney Dangerfield's turn, which is always good.
Yes.
Rodney said, "When I was young, I asked my old man if I could go ice skating on the lake. He told me to wait until it got warmer." I don't think I can do better than that. That's a hell of a line. We'll be back because, well, I won't go through all the crap. We'll be back next week. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with 120 next week.